All right, Skope TV. This is an exciting night for us here at Skope TV because we have an MC that we believe here at Skope is next to blow. My man, Wordsmith. Wordsmith, hello.
What's going on? What's going on? It's definitely a pleasure to be on Skope. Mike, thanks for that introduction, by the way, too, man. It's very much appreciated.
That's the truth. It's the truth. Let's get right into this, Wordsmith. And where are we talking from tonight, and what were you up to today?
Man, I'm actually from Baltimore, Maryland, man, and I actually just got doing a workout with one of my homeboys and everything. Before I hopped on this call, so I was like, let me get my together and everything. I ain't breathing all over, the phone or nothing like that. But I actually haven't even really slept about an hour because before I had a show out here in Baltimore that ran a little late, and I still work a regular job part-time at 4 in the morning to go to work, so I'm running on like now.
All right. Now, how does it feel to be the most buzzed MC in the game right now?
It feels good. I mean, on no arrogance and like that, I feel like it's deserved because I know the work to it, not just like on the promotion or the internet or on the streets, but on the physical bit as well, like working out or just staying in the studio getting work done on time. Because I know this game that I've learned is just people don't seem to get stuff done when they're supposed to. You know what I mean? So I try to set a good example. I feel like I got a business base as well. Maybe and my label New Up and work with a lot of good like y'all.
All right. Now, how'd you get the alias or the hip hop name Wordsmith?
I got it, man. Back in 2005, I was just writing this track called The Essence off of an instrumental beat off of a Nas album, and I had said Wordsmith in my rhyme. And when I was writing it, I called myself and I thought about what black meant as far as and tools and instruments and stuff, and I thought about that's what I do with music. You craft your verses, your bridges, your hooks, and all of that. You make a complete work of art. So I stuck the word in there, and I was always searching for that right name that I find me. I think every artist does that, and settled on words.
Now, on March 30th, you got the new album coming out. How you feeling about the new album, Vintage Experience?
I'm excited because it's my debut album. I came off of the collaboration project with Chubb Rock last year called Bridging the Gap, and I could have put an album out a few years ago, but I wanted to do it precise. I wanted to get my buzz up. I had an audience there, to purchase my music because you go in there, you put that work in to make this work of art. You want people to hear it. But I'm happy March 30th is coming. I'm grateful for the support of my team. Everybody New Evolution Camp. Everybody that is just working for me behind the scenes, man. It's just a blessing.
That's beautiful. Now, how long have you been working on the album, and how did you decide who you wanted to make cameos on there with you?
This album was actually unique because the album started out being called Vintage Material, and it was material that I had started writing way back in 2004 up to I would say 2007. And then I had another separate project called The Next Level Experience, which is actually one of the tracks on this album. And that was like a whole other set of, tracks like that. What ended up was merging both of them projects on a Vintage Experience, and I took my leftover tracks that I didn't use for that album that dated as far back as 2003. I put out this Vault mix that dropped on February 23rd. So I wanted to really tell the story leading up to the album and to show people this was my work then. How I sound, and here's some of my progression up to now.
This is just so exciting. I gotta tell you, we're really excited to be on the phone with you right now. Now, you do not have a major label, but your hustle and your internet presence is so strong. Do you even need a major label?
You know what? I'm starting to think they can't hold me back.
I think so too.
Because I like my independence. I like being free. I like my own decisions and who I want to work to be like, hey, can please, sir, can I have artists on my track? Can I please have this interview with Mike? So I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to just be like, Mike, what's up? You know what I mean? But
I like that.
My label it's called New Evolution Entertainment. I got 2 other MCs underneath me, Contact and Black Knight. 4 producers. label. You know what I mean? And I try to present myself as very professional and precise and detailed with everything we do.
I like that. We got about 4 questions left, about 4.5 minutes. Let's get into it, though. I got to hit you with this, though, Wordsmith.
Okay.
How did growing up in Baltimore help shape you into the MC that you are today?
Well, the crazy thing is, I moved around a lot actually growing up because my pops was in the Army and stuff. And I actually been in Baltimore the longest. I've been 11 years now. So I ended up and stayed out here, and then I went to Salisbury University out here to get my degree. But I guess just living out here, my kids out here and everything, I really see how the scene in Baltimore is, and I like the area, but I don't feel like fine sound in Baltimore. So I kind of want to be the person to really break in the area because I feel like my music is diverse. A lot of that has to do with the fact I was around a lot of different cultures growing up. I heard a lot of languages and a lot of foods growing up. So I just feel like, Baltimore not really having a defined sound, I want to be the person to give it that sound.
And I just want to say real quick, Boston and Baltimore both are fiending for MCs to really take it mainstream. And I think Wordsmith is going to do it for Baltimore. But that's my opinion. Now, hip-hop has gone 24/7 with really no line between life and music. How do you handle always being under the scope, like my man Currency says?
I don't know. I mean, I found a balance, with my life. Like, I feel like I'm like a double agent or something like that because, well, my real job is actually crazy. I actually work for the Pentagon. I work for the Department of Defense. And I do that as my real job. And then when I get off work, I become this artist. And then also I'm a father as well. You know what I mean? So I try to balance all 3 of my life, give myself equally to all. But I know right now I'm just extremely focused on achieving my goal but I feel like what is my destiny? I feel like God gave me a gift, so I'm just trying to make sure I get to my goal.
And I just want to let the listeners know, this is a true MC. This brother's working a day job. He's working a night job. We all got our hustles. We are in one of the greatest recessions of American history. And just give some props. I mean, this guy, I just get more impressed the more I listen and talk to him. Wordsmith, I got 2 more questions for you, and then I know you got to run. But where can listeners get a copy of the new album, Vintage Experience?
Well, like you said, it dropped on March 30th. It'll be right on that front page of iTunes, Amazon.com, and pretty much all other digital outlets on March 30th. So please go out there and get it. You can also go to my official site, wordsmithmusic.com, and also my station, revoltradio.com. We'll be carrying it on there as well. So
support some real hip-hop. Support some real hip-hop.
Real hip, definitely. Stuff that you can pop it in and listen to it all the way.
Get your chick, get a drink, and enjoy Vintage Experience. Lord knows I need a vintage experience. Now, my final question, and then we're going to wrap it up. This has been absolutely incredible, though. What is coming up for Wordsmith, and where can listeners check you online? I know your internet game is crazy, so just lay it on them. You got about 30 seconds, but let them know, Wordsmith.
Oh, definitely, man. Coming up for me after the album drops, literally 2 days later, I'm headed overseas for my UK tour for about 2 weeks, and then possibly France, Paris, and Italy. But other than that, I'll be hitting y'all up on my Twitter, which is Wordsmith Music, and also wordsmith.com. You can check for me, and also right here at Skope TV with my man Mike. That's all you really have to say. That's it.
I love it. And I also want to give a big shout out to Hip Hop Weekly, Dave Mays, Ray Benzino, also some people who came out of Boston for giving Wordsmith some serious hype. And that was so dope for such a mainstream medium like Hip Hop Weekly to do that. And we're going to wrap it up. Wordsmith, thank you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the good question. Really.
It's been a pleasure. This is Skope TV, March 3rd, Wednesday night. We'll see y'all soon.